How's it going, everybody? Stoutman here. Well, you can't actually see me, but maybe you can see my hand here. I'm gonna do a little Ashen style video, only I don't have a couch, so instead I've elected to do it at my desk, where I do everything in my life, including my work. Anyways, as you can see, it's cluttered as any good desk should be. But I thought of an idea for a video series, and well, I'm going to try it out at least. So, here's the idea. I went to a dollar store here in the U.S. I know I have a lot of viewers who aren't necessarily in the U.S. So, I thought, well, maybe you're from the U.K. and you know what Poundland is like, but you've never been to the U.S., so you don't know what the dollar stores here are like. So, you don't know what kind of stuff you can find at a dollar store necessarily. So, with that in mind, I said kind of like a cultural exchange thing, as Sean put it last night. I said, well, let's do a little series here. Ooh, you can see my hand. You can see my hand. Oh my goodness. Let's do a little series here showcasing some of the stuff that you can find at the dollar stores here in America. So the idea here is to get 5 random things that you can find at the dollar store. So the first thing that I found wasn't actually $1. It was 25 cents. It was marked down to 25 cents because it's January and it's a Christmas item. So here we have candy canes, cherry flavored candy canes. 12 of them, in fact, for $1, which means they probably don't taste very much like cherries and they probably aren't very good. But hey, it was $0.25, so I said $0.25 for 12 candy canes. I'll try it out. Alright, so I'm going to try it out here, see what it's actually like. Alright, candy cane. Now I have to open it. There it is. It's off. At least this little part of the candy cane. This is a cherry flavored candy cane. Let's see what it actually tastes like. Well, there is a vague cherry flavor. It's not quite as good as the other cherry candy canes I've tried in the past. I do like cherry candy canes. Don't think I'll ever get dollar store cherry candy canes again. But being that I paid 2 cents per cane, I think I'm okay with this flavor. Alright, quite satisfied. 25 cents sort of well spent. Next up, let's look at some more sweets, since, well, that's one of the good things about the dollar store in the U.S. at least. They got lots of cheap sweets. So here, we went from we're going from Christmas to Valentine's Day, because, you know, it's January, so let's get ready for Valentine's Day. And one thing that you can always find in the dollar store here, oh my goodness, it's the cutest, most adorable hunk of chocolate I've ever seen. You can always find these Palmer chocolate candies. Now, Palmer is not the best candy in the world. I'll tell you that much right now. I really don't like their candy that much. But they do put out some, like, especially for the holidays, they put out some white chocolate stuff. I love white chocolate. I know it's not actually chocolate. You don't have to tell me that in the freaking comments. I'm aware. But yes, like, look at the cheap plastic packaging. But also look at the adorable, ridiculously cute chocolate thing here. For $1. Yes, I spent $1 on that. But then white chocolate is not cheap. And I call it that because that's what they call it. They call it white chocolate. I don't care if it's not actual chocolate. That's what they call it. Therefore, that's what I call it. Alright, now let's try out some of this white chocolate. It's actually pretty hefty here. Hefty chunk. I think I'll bite off a toe. Oh. Ah! Mmm. Yep. It's definitely got that Palmer cheapness to it, and if you look around here you can kind of see that the red on the heart there is not all around. The eye there looks a little weird, so it's not perfect, but you know, it's cheap white chocolate, and I love white chocolate, but I can never find it for cheap. So whenever I do see these in the dollar store, I usually pick up a few. And I guarantee you there will be a few left over after Valentine's Day for like 50 cents or a quarter each. Then I'll go get those. Yay! Quite decent, I have to say, actually. But since we've just eaten some sweet stuff... Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, it just fell out of the packaging. What I was about to show you just fell out of the packaging. Good grief. That's how cheap it is. Alright. Vaguely put it where it was. Alright. Look at that! Since we just ate something sweet, let's look at something absolutely appalling. This is a finger puppet zombie. I shit you not, a finger puppet zombie. And when I went to pick up the box alone, this fell off. And the nice little rubber nipple came out of it and fell onto the floor. But yes, let's look at our finger puppet zombies. Brains. As you can see, the paint is not exactly perfect, but it is a zombie. It's supposed to be a zombie, so I can forgive that. I like the little blood splotches all over the place here. And then they got some weird green stuff. I don't know if that's intentional. It might just be some kind of fungus. But, yeah. Even though it's only got one yellow eye, I actually thought this was really interesting. Oh, and look. I don't know what that is. That's disturbing. But yes, even though it's just a little hunk of rubber, essentially, that literally fell out of the cheap packaging, I thought this was really interesting. It looked cool. And yes, it's like another zombie thing, and who needs more zombie stuff? But, you know, with all the crap toys that they have in the dollar store, this was actually one of the cooler ones I saw. So yeah, they had a few more of these, like one or two different ones of these, but this is the one that looked the best, so I got this one. If you can see here, they do have others. Soft and Safe, Zombis, Living Dead Zombies, and of course, imported by USA, Chesapeake, Virginia. Everything at the dollar store comes from Chesapeake, Virginia. So we've gotten through 3 things already. Let's take a look at the other things. These are some items that I found actually on the electronics aisle. Yes, there is an electronics aisle. And I was actually surprised to find some of these. First of all, we've got this. A multifunctional stylus which has a red laser pointer and LED flashlight in addition to being a stylus. So let's open this up and see if it's actually any good. The answer to that, of course, is no. Did it come with batteries? I highly doubt it. Holy crap, it came with batteries! Look at this! Look at this! It came with batteries. Holy crap. Oh, God, this is just... The screw thing on this is just horrible. Oh, it's just... Look at this. Look, it's just... It just... Oh. Oh, God. It's just... Ugh. Alright, let's see. Nothing. Alright, time to test and make sure I didn't put the batteries in backward. I got it. I got it. It really is this screwing part here. But yes, as you can see, it lights up right in your stupid face. I'm not going to point the laser, well, maybe just a little, but yeah. There, you can kind of see it on the screen. I'm ruining my screen for you. Are you happy? This would be a perfect toy for my cat. But what about the stylus function here? The stylus, which I have to point out is literally like the cheapest little rubber nipple you've ever seen in your goddamn life. Alright, let's grab my tablet. Here we go. As you can see, I'm able to use it to go, ooh. And if I wanted to draw something somewhere, oh, actually... That's an Office application. Oh, I have to install it. Damn it. I have to say this is very lightweight, very cheap feeling and all that. But for $1, that's kind of what you got to expect when you're getting a stylus and like a flashlight, or cheap ass flashlight, and a laser pointer. Usually you just get the laser pointer. Anyways, this cheap bit of rubber here actually does work on my tablet. It allows me to move around and all that stuff. So hey, it's a somewhat functional, although really cheap stylus. And it also has the laser pointer, which I'll use to play with my cat, and the flashlight. So yeah, even though it feels cheap and that little rubber thing here is definitely cheap, and like the screw thing was cheap McCheaperston, yeah, it's functional, it works, it did the job. I guess I'm pleased with that for $1. So from that we'll go on to the next little thing that I found for $1. Open. Oh, maybe I should show you the box before I rip it open. Ah, a charge and sync dock. Station de charge et de synchronization. As you can see, I've already tried to open it up. Android compatible, works with Android, Samsung, Sony, LG, Motorola, and pretty much anything that has micro USB. Let's just be honest here. So it's essentially a docking station that just has a micro USB port, so you can put your phone on it and charge your phone and sync it up and like put stuff on your phone if you want to, or take stuff off your phone, whatever. Put it on your computer. So, let's open it up and see what's inside. And what's inside is horrible cheap plastic crap. Yay! Get the twisty tie off, and would you look at the length of this wire. Now this is really going to come in handy. This is just the longest wire I've ever seen for a USB cord. It's 3 feet. It's about 3 feet. So you better have a USB port really freaking close, which I do, but I honestly don't think it'll be close enough to get the damn thing in frame, so yeah, I can almost get it over. Let's set it right here and show you even more of my junky crap on my desk. Anyways, I will put my phone here in and see if it charges. Aha! Connected as a media device! Well then, it actually does work. Alright. So the wiring on that is not entirely and totally crap. Oh, my Just For You Safeway stuff. And yeah, as you can see up here, it is connected and you can, like, you know, put stuff on, take stuff off, whatever. I don't feel like doing that. I just wanted the charging station. And, well, that's what I got for $1. So, hey. Now that that's all done with, I think I will eat the rest of my white chocolate bear and suck on my crappy little candy cane. Thanks for watching. Catch you later.